songs, and he enjoys especially writing his lyrics in Czech. Um, so he's now finishing his seventh song, originally from his friend Victoria Vox, who's also our friend. Oops, I was reading off of that.
Oh, you were? Sorry.
and um, and apparently she also loves song in the Czech language. Um, he states that during the pandemic it hasn't been easy, but he hopes that we'll all start performing soon live when the situation allows. So we present to you Vlas Propazka.
Thank you, Vlad, for being here.
Aloha! So I start with my first song because time is running, and my first song is very old Czech folk song because it's about international folk. And this song is about communication or dialogue between the father and son. The father is asking the son if he plowed the field, and the son is answering that yes, but not much because his plow was broken. So the father is telling him it's necessary to arrange some repair and be effective. So that's the song, and I will sing it in Czech. Ach, synku, synku, doma jsi. Ach, synku, synku, doma jsi. Tatíček se ptá, orali jsi. Tatíček se ptá, orali jsi. Oral jsem, oral, ale málo. Oral jsem, oral, ale málo. Kolečko se mi polamalo, kolečko se mi polamalo. Když se ti zlámalo, dej ho spravit. Když se ti zlámalo, dej ho spravit. Nauč se, synečku, hospodařit. Nauč se, synečku, hospodařit. Mahalo. That was my first Czech song, and the next folk song will be from China. I learned this Chinese folk song for Taiwan Ukulele Festival, and it took me 2 months to learn this short text because I don't know Chinese, no word. And my revenge was that I prepared Czech lyrics for this song, and nobody in Taiwan or China was able to sing along with me. So you can try, but I don't hope. Fang fang mei li Čajša, song jej běžencia. Molichua, ja molichua. And now the Czech part. Řehoři, řekni, řekni, řeřicha. Řehoři, řekni, řekni, řeřicha. Řek tvička patří do břicha. Řečťankeř bříza kopřiva. Modřín křemenáč, kosodřevina. Řek podříz břitvou chřestýše, co v křovinách udřímal na břiše. Mahalo. Every word in this text contained the special Czech character r. So nobody who is not speaking in Czech is able to sing this text. But let's go to next song. It's about cooperation between Czech and US. It's original song from Victoria Vox, and I will sing it with my Czech lyrics. The original was in French and I don't know French, so my translation was very difficult. Thank you, Holy Google Translator. And the last verse of this song I will sing in original, so you can sing along with me. Se noje. Hlas se živly rozmlouvá, když sám pod mostem stojím. Loď na oceán vyplouvá, já za ní smutně hledím. Odplouvá, má jasný cíl, oceán rozráží kýl. Slunce, déšť i vítr směr dá. Potíže, když má ztroskotá. Hned na palubu naskočím a kotvu z vody tahám. Pak kormidlem loď natočím a s plachtou nezaváhám. Odplouvám, mám jasný cíl, oceán rozráží kýl. Slunce, déšť a vítr je tam. Potíže, když mám, ztroskotám. Nastupujte do lodí. Ztroskotá, kdo se bojí. Dvakrát se člověk nerodí a život za to stojí. Odplouvám, mám jasný cíl, oceán rozráží kýl. Slunce, déšť a vítr je tam. Potíže, když mám, ztroskotám. And now in French, sing along with me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey, il nage comme des poissons sans frontières sur cette terre rondelle, sur la mer et à va le soleil. Et si j'ai du mal, c'est noyer, c'est noyer. La 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 la. Mahalo. Thanks to Victoria Vox to record me how to pronounce the last refrain, but sorry for my French pronunciation. I don't speak French. And I'm consulting now with my timekeeper, and my bull terrier just told me that it's time for the last song. And the last song will be in two languages, in Czech and Polish, and it's about it's from a Polish text for children about wild pig, and translated into Czech, and one sentence is in Czech, one in Polish, Czech in Polish, and you can try to recognize which language is which. The melody you will know, it's from the song Make the Knife, and everything goes together.
Prase je zlé, džik je z džiky a divoké, džik je zlý, zuby ostré, má jak nože, džik má bardzo ostré kły. Kdo spotýká v lese džika, kdo uvidí svině rý, ten na dřevo šipko zmyká, jde se na strom zachránit. V Čepřešíně chřonč v stříně, v čelkách chřončče třeští mňoč, z čášti pávka čká v Čečíně, i to je všechno, dobrá noc.
Mahalo. That was last song from my side, and I have last duty, and that's introduction of next performer. It's very interesting woman. Her name is Samantha Muir, and wait, I will tell you something of him. Ovations in the end. Samantha played guitar for a very long time. She was playing classical guitar, and she started ukulele from 2012. I know why, because guitar is very big and heavy, and you have a lot of problems during traveling, especially during flights in cabin. So ukulele is much better for these purposes, and that's why Samantha started play ukulele. Probably. So here she is.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. That was a great introduction. And yeah, it's probably true, actually, because it is a nightmare, especially if you want to go to Australia, which is where my mum lives. Okay, so I'm really excited to be here and to be able to play for you again. And thanks to Keith and Nani for inviting me on the show. Thanks, everyone, for being here. And I'm going to begin with two pieces by a very well-known folk musician called Johann Sebastian Bach. Which is my confession that I forgot this was meant to be international folk, so I'm playing anything but international folk, but hey. So the first two pieces are gavottes that are quite fun to play, and I'll play the first one now. That's the first one. So the gavotte is a country dance, a French country dance originally. So this is Bach's take on a well-known French folk tune, and the second one is another gavotte. There we go, short and sweet. And now I'm really excited because I'm going to play for you two pieces that I've never performed in public before. They're on YouTube. And the first one is by David John Roach. And he's here with us today, so that's really exciting to have Dave with us. And he wrote this piece for me at the end of 2020. And it's this really beautiful tremolo piece, and it's called In Every Heart. The first line, or the title, comes from the first line of a Billy Joel song, and if I can't remember the name of the song, it's gone completely out of my head, sorry about that. But it's this beautiful song, and Dave's written this tremolo piece. It wasn't based on the song. He realized after he'd written it that the intro sounds a little bit like this Billy Joel song. So here it is, In Every Heart. Thank you very much. Oops. And sorry, I just got to remove my little music stand out of the way here. And I've got another piece for you that's a very new piece, and the composer is also here, and I'm sure he needs no introduction because he's a bit of a legend. Tony Mizzen, who I'm sure you all know from his wonderful books with Flea Market Music, the Baroque Ukulele, which was the first ukulele book I ever bought, and From Lute to Uke, and the Romantic Ukulele. And he's got this new collection out called Arthropoda, and they're pieces about creepy crawlies. And while I'm talking about music, I forgot to mention that Dave Roche, who I've just played his piece. He's got a wonderful collection of pieces called 10 of the Best. They're available from the Productions to Oz, and I've recorded some of those. They're on YouTube, so do check them out. And you can also get the score for the tremolo piece from Dave's website. So sorry, a little bit of plugging there for the composers, but we need to support these people because they're very important. So back to Tony's piece, and I was really excited when Tony sent me this collection, and I played through it, and the one that I really fell in love with was what I'm going to play for you now, Scorpions. It's a really cool piece. What more can I say? It's tricky, but it's just great. I love it. Okay, here we go. And it starts off, it's called Scorpions, and it starts off, a desert dawn, a scorpion stirring.
No, igual no está tocando ella ahora.
Hello. And special thanks to Tony. Is that it from me? Am I out of time? I've got one more if there's time, or if I'm out of time, that's it. One more? Yes, I'm getting a thumbs up from Keith, so I'm unstoppable. And I really wanted to finish with this piece because this is one of my own pieces and it's about to be published, so I'm quite pleased about that. It's from a suite, a 3-movement suite called Mercurius, which is the Latin name for Mercury, who of course is the fleet-footed messenger of the gods. He also guides souls to the underworld, and so this second movement is called Return from the Underworld, and it's quite sentimental. It's about that brief encounter with death and darkness and the return to the world of light. And I just envisaged Mercury just standing there in the beautiful sunlight and just looking at the trees and the flowers. And it's a little bit autobiographical, this as well. So I hope you enjoy it. And it's a slow, slow end. Okay, thank you very much. And my final duty is to introduce to you the next artist, who is Sean Keddy, and he's from Maesteg in Wales, and he founded the Maesteg Ukulele Club in 2015. And I should point out that in English, Maesteg, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, is Fairfield. So it sounds like a rather lovely place. As I say, Sean founded the ukulele club there in 2015, and it brings together many like-minded people, and many of the people that Sean has taught have gone on to be part of this group. So he's a teacher and a player and also a songwriter. So over to Sean.
Well, thank you for that introduction. Croeso I Gymru, welcome to Wales. I'm going to do some Welsh songs for you this evening. So, first off, I'm going to sing Yma o Hyd, which basically means still here. This was written in 1981 by David Iwan as a sort of a rebellion song against the English. Basically, this is a song about the Roman conquest leaving Wales in the 800 AD. So this is about, we are still here, you've left us behind and we are still here. So I'll just play it for you now. Doedd dim yn gofio Maxon, does neb yna'i nafod o. Mae 1600 flynyddoedd yn amser I hir I co. Pan aeth Magnus o Gymru, y fflaidd o'n 303, yn gadael yn gyledig gyfan, a heddi wyl I ni, rili hamar o hyd, rili hamar o hyd. Y gwaith a pawb a popeth, y gwaith a pawb a phopeth, y gwaith a pawb a phopeth, rili hamar o hyd, rili hamar o hyd. Y gwaith a pawb a phopeth, y gwaith a pawb a phopeth, y gwaith a pawb a phopeth, rili hamar o hyd. dwyran, rwy'r y storm o'r môr. Holster I mechdi wybren, a gwaeddir y darn yn côr. Llyfyd a gweig yn galon, a llyfr yn taiog a llawn. A diwyd yw ffadlwm o'n campus, rydyn ni barod am dorad a waw. Rydyn am ar o hyd, rydyn am ar o hyd. Y gwaitha pawb a phopeth, y gwaitha pawb a phopeth, y gwaitha pawb a phopeth, rydyn am ar o hyd, rydyn am ar o hyd. I gwaitha pawb a phopeth, y gwaitha pawb a phopeth, y gwaitha pawb a phopeth, rydyn am ar o hyd. Cofion I ffats yn mwledig, a dail yn glad yn y dan, a blwyddyn gebron I gwledydd, blwyddyn am y hyd dydd yn fan, a gwaitha bod dicsion Dafydd, a gwaitha rhaid ffagi a chryw. Blwyddyn am y hyd diwedd amser, a bydd I iaith Cymraeg yn fyw. Rydyn am ar o hyd, rydyn am ar o hyd. I gwaitha pawb a phopeth, I gwaitha pawb a phopeth, I gwaitha pawb a phopeth, rydyn am ar o hyd, rydyn am ar o hyd. I gwaitha pawb a phopeth, y gwaitha pawb a phopeth, I gwaitha pawb a phopeth, rydyn am ar o hyd, rydyn am ar o hyd. Okay, thank you very much. Right, my next song is going to be in English, but it's written by a Welsh folk man known by the name of Max Boyce. Some of you may know him. He's a comedian by trade, but he started off as a folk singer, and he sang songs about the Welsh valleys, how the mines were being shut down. He did songs about the rugby as well. So this song is called Do It's Hard, and it's all about the collieries closing down in South Wales. In our little valley they closed the colliery down, and the Pitted Baths is a supermarket now. Empty gurneys red with rust rode to rest amidst the dust, and the Pitted Baths is a supermarket now. 'Cause it's hard, do it's hard, harder than they will ever know, and they must take the blame. The price of coal's the same, and the Pitted Baths is a supermarket now. They came down here from England because our output's low. Briefcases full of bank clerks that had never been below, and they close the valleys old as mine, pretending that they're sad. But don't you worry, Betty Bach, we're really very glad, 'cause it's hard, do it's hard, harder than they will ever know. And if they must take the blame, the price of coal's the same, and the Pitted Baths
Baths is a supermarket now. My clean clothes locker's empty now. I've thrown away the key, and I've sold my boots and muffler and my lamp check 153. But I can't forget the times we had, the laughing mixed the fear. 'Cause every time I cough I get a mining souvenir. 'Cause it's hard, do it's hard, harder than they will ever know. And if they must take the blame, the price of coal's the same. And the Pithead Baths is a supermarket now. But I know the local magistrate, she's got a job for me. Though it's only counting buttons in a local factory. We get coffee breaks and coffee breaks, coffee breaks and tea. And now I know those dusty mines have seen the last of me. 'Cause it's hard, do it's hard, harder than they will ever know. And if ham was underground, would it be 12 bob a pound? And the Pithead Baths is a supermarket now. Aye, the Pithead Baths is a supermarket now. Okay, yeah, got time for one more. So I'm going to do another Welsh song. It's about a little saucepan called Saucepan Fach. This one is usually sung quite a lot at sporting events in Wales. So if you ever go to a sporting event in Wales, you will hear this being sung constant, on repeat. Mae Pys Mary and wedi brif a Dafydd I gwas ddim yn iawn. Mae babyn yn y cryd a gath wedi scrap o Johnny Bar. Sosban fach a feri ar y tân, sosban fawr a feri ar y llaw, a gath wedi scrap o Johnny Bar. Dau bach a soldiw, dau bach a soldiw, dau bach a soldiw, a gweita gris a mas. Sosban fach a feri ar y tân, sosban fawr a feri ar y llaw, a gath wedi scrap o Johnny Bar. Mae Pys Mary Ann wedi gweld am Dafydd ar y gwas yn y ther. Mae babyn yn y cryd ei di tifi, a gath wedi hyn o mae'n her. Sosban fach a feri ar y tân, sosban fawr a feri ar y llawr, a gath wedi scrap o Johnny Bar. Sosban fach a feri ar y tân, sosban fawr a feri ar y llawr, a gath wedi scrap o Johnny Bar. Okay, thank you very much. So now I need to introduce the next act. So like the Welsh did in the 1800s, we're going to move over to Argentina. And we're going to introduce a young lady who has many YouTube tutorials. She's released her own music, and she's just released a latest single, Gatuna, or Gatuna, how it's pronounced, I don't know. Yeah, so if we can welcome Flor and Ansaldo.
Thank you, Jean. Thank you so much. I am Flor Ansaldo, Flor from Argentina, and I will play today some songs about our folklore from the north of our country. I will play, but at first I will play a tango. I think many of you heard about a tango. I don't know if you know the musical genre, but this tango is a very famous tango from Argentina, and it was written by Cátulo Castillo and composed by Héctor Stamponi. And it talks about a man that is sat on a table drinking a coffee and thinking about her and how he left him, and well, he understands his loneliness, and he offers her a last cup of coffee. The tango, El último café, the last cup of coffee. Llega tu recuerdo en torbellino, vuelve el otoño a atardecer. Miro la garúa y mientras miro, gira la cuchara de café, del último café, de tus labios contigo. Pidieron esa vez con la voz de un suspiro. Recuerdo tu deseo, te evoco sin pasión, te escucho sin que estés. Lo nuestro terminó, dijiste no adiós, de azúcar y de hiel. Lo mismo que el café, que el amor, que el olvido, que el vértigo final de un rencor sin por qué. Y así con tu impiedad me vi morir de pie, me di tu vanidad y entonces comprendí mi soledad sin para qué. Yo vi y te ofrecí el último café. Well, this is a little tango, thank you. And I will play. The next song is a new song I released that is called Gatuna. It is a sweet kind of word to refer to a cat, and it tells the adventures of a cat, a black cat, and it has an air of samba. The samba belongs also to the folklore Argentino. I will play a proper samba after this song. And the rhythm of the samba alternates between a 3/4 and 6/8 measure. That is the interesting thing. This is an air of samba, so it may have that alternation in some parts and not in others. And the folklore Argentina, it is made for dancing. So all these songs are especially thought for dancing. Ella era negra como la noche, la luna veía resplandecer, con sus uñas desanudaba sueños que sus maullidos veían nacer. Ella era la dueña de sus canciones, a través de gestos se hacía entender. Le gustaba el pollo y las cosas dulces, pescado fresco quería comer. ¿A dónde vas? Recorriendo tejados, va dejando huellas en la ciudad. Cuando todos duermen, llenando el silencio, hasta que despierte no volverá. Mira pajaritos por la ventana, un departamento se fue a vivir. Cierra sus ojitos para soñar que algún día de nuevo pueda salir. En la primavera un gatito blanco llegó a su puerta y la sorprendió. Lo adoptó enseguida como hermanito. Escribieron juntos esta canción. ¿A dónde vas? Recorriendo tejados, va dejando huellas en la ciudad. Cuando todos duermen, llenando el silencio, hasta que despierte no volverá. Cuando todos duermen, llenando el silencio, hasta que despierten no volverá. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I thought about a last song. It is a samba. It is called Samba para Olvidar. It was written by Julio Fontana and Daniel Toro, but I will play the version of Abel Pintos. Abel Pintos is a very famous singer from Argentina. And this samba, it is also about a man who was left by a woman. But this is a very tragic one because he cried, he was hurt, he used the guitar to forget her and to make his life again. And then she came back. And he sings to her and with his samba, with this kind of music, to ask her why you came back. No sé para qué volviste, si ya empezaba a olvidar. No sé si ya lo sabrás. Lloré cuando vos te fuiste. No sé para qué volviste. Qué mal me hace recordar. La tarde se ha puesto triste y yo prefiero callar. ¿Para qué vamos a hablar de cosas que ya no existen? No sé para qué volviste. Ya ves, es mejor no hablar. Qué pena me da saber que al final de este amor ya no queda nada, solo una pobre canción da vueltas en mi guitarra y hace rato que te extraña. Mi samba para olvidar. Mi samba vivió conmigo, parte de mi soledad. No sé si ya lo sabrás. Mi vida se fue contigo, contigo, mi amor, contigo. Qué mal me hace recordar. Mis manos ya son de barro, tanto apretar el dolor. Y ahora que me falta el sol, no sé qué venís dame voz. Qué pena me da saber que al final de este amor ya no queda nada, solo una pobre canción da vueltas en mi guitarra y hace rato que te extraña. Mi samba para olvidar. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I hope you like it. This is all traditional music from my country. I gave a workshop about it here on Gaithersburg, and I also put these scores and tabs on my Patreon. I will send you the links after the show. And I am here to present now. I don't know if Ave the hotel is here between us.
I'm here.
Well, Avi, yeah. Hello.
Hi.
I don't know how to put it in the screen, but well, I will present you. He's Avi the hotel performer from US. He's a teacher, and he also produces an ukulele podcast called Avi's Ukulele Podcast, sharing inspiration and knowledge from some of the best ukulele players and performers. And he also released an EP named I Will Be What I Will Be that contains 5 songs, and well, he will tell us about it. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Flor. That was beautiful. Yeah, I'm a little late because as soon as I decided to, get ready for a sound check, my computer decided it was a good time to do an update. So I'm glad I made it here on time.
Abby, you could be a little your vocals could be a little higher.
A little louder? Okay. Okay. One of my one of my kids played with some of my settings, so I had everything set up.
It's like gotta blame the kids, right? No, just kidding. Yeah.
No, it's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to make a comment. Keith just reminded me you're the one that interviewed us. Whoa, right when our festival was canceled and then the pandemic, it was like, and I tell you what, a year later, it's like, it's been unreal. So if you did that interview again, it'd be totally different.
Totally different, but
anticipating what we've done this year, and it's just unbelievable. But thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. It's been a wild year. There's a lot of things I haven't been able to get done like I wanted, but a lot of good things have happened too. So yeah, I'm happy. I hope everybody else is doing okay. I moved my computer here, and it's actually a little bit noisier, but the connection is better. So I'm sorry if there's some extra noise, but yeah. My brain is kind of all over the place right now because I was just out, and I'm still collecting myself. But yeah, this international folk thing was really cool. It sounded really awesome to me, so I'm really glad that I could jump in here and sing some folk songs to you. I felt like it was a little extra broad because who was it that said all music is folk music? Because I ain't never heard a horse sing a song. I feel like it was Woody Guthrie or Bob Dylan or someone. But anyway, I'm going to sing some songs, 2 Hawaiian, 1 Irish, and then 1 I wrote, all made by folks. They're a little challenging for me because I don't speak Hawaiian or Irish, but I work really hard because they sound beautiful, and I want to do them justice, of course. So I'm just going to jump in and sing a song. It's called Pua Lililehua. It's a really old Hawaiian love song. I assume it's about love, so I can't go into much more detail than that. Anyway, here it is.
Mahalo for that.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, so this next song is a little bit less well known, but it's also Hawaiian. This is by an artist called Justin Kavika Young. You might know him, you might not. He did this song on, I believe it was a Jack Johnson album, or I feel like it was the soundtrack for a movie. Anyway, when I was younger, I got this soundtrack somehow because I liked Jack Johnson. And I listened to this album so much when I was younger. I think it was called Thicker Than Water. I don't remember the name, but I remember all the songs. Anyway, this song's called E Kailua E, and it's also a love song, but it's partially, I don't speak Hawaiian, so I don't know for sure, but it's partially about leaving a place, and it's also, to me, partially about leaving someone that you love, not for good, just like, anyway, the chorus says, I must leave you now, but my heart will somehow always will stay in your arms forever. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it as well. kana mai kala ni mai pume hana ko aka e kailua e lohano e ku homenani e makana mai kala ni mai pume hana ko aka e kailua e I must leave you now, but my heart somehow will stay in your arms forever. No ho'oe me ka hano hano, mahia na ko lau, me hana ko aka e kailua e no oe me ka hano hano malohia na ko lau me hana ko aka e kailua e I must leave you now, but my heart somehow will stay in your arms forever. He pume hana ko aka e kailua e I must leave you now, but my heart somehow will stay in your arms forever. Kailua e Pumehana ko aka e kailua e Ooh, thank you. All right. It's been a while since I sang that song. Oh man.
Wee-ha! Beautiful.
What's that?
Beautiful, beautiful. Mahalo.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
All right, so this next song is also a language I do not understand, but I know a little bit more about this song. This song is called Mo Hile Mar. It's an Irish song, and it basically means like my darling, my bonnie lass, my loved one. And it's a song. It's a pretty old Irish song, and it's kind of written from the perspective of Eru, which is the personification of Ireland. And it's a lament towards the Bonnie Prince Charlie after the 1745 Jacobite rebellion. So it's kind of like this love song of what was lost or what could be. I don't know if you were on the side of the Jacobites or not, but after this, the prince who was supposed to be the king of Ireland, he was in exile in Scotland, and eventually he died in France or somewhere far away. So it's kind of it's also a love song to a love lost. Anyway, it's really beautiful, but it's not in English, unfortunately. It's been covered many times, so I hope I do it some justice. Shemolech moilamar, Shemohezer yelamar, Ni voreseden tuanar shem, O kuigen moilamar. Bim sapon hat borkaglo, akuiga kruase kornendor, marsquila kornen bukelbjor, isarim tartukes buknambron. Shemole moilamar, shemohezer yelamar, Ni forest veden tuanar shen, O kuigen moilamar. Ni hiven kog bar sorkano, när fiken hos en ordna sport, dan svila sot het morfred lor, och skila konen bukolbjörn. Shemolek moilamar, shemohezer yelamar, Ni hores veden tuanar shen, och kuigen moilamar. Castle and Egersov, a loik like and nevermore, the Coriard Wagner and door, please a Karen train and tour. Shemolek moilamar, Shemohezer yelamar, Ni hores veden tuanar shen, och kuigen moilamar. The condo karnak martin port, the vargas yon tak yon manro, the carroll carpagnes knows, Tisha given craven cool. Shemolek moilamar, Shemohezer yelamar, Ni hores veden tuanar shen, och kuigen moilamar, och kuigen moilamar. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I have one more song, I believe. I don't know how much time I have. Do I have Hanaho? Okay. Okay, so this is a song I wrote. I'm a folk, so I thought it'd be okay. This is a song that, as Flor said, I do have an EP on iTunes and Spotify, wherever else. This song is not on that. I wrote it later. This song is called Right Here, and it's about just like being in my life with my family and just being, wanting to stay right where I am. So, some things are tough in life. Like one of the lines that I had to clarify to my wife when she was reading the lyrics is, Legos and screaming and TV shows is what we believe will happen on the daily. It's like, yeah, we're going to have toys, we're going to have fights, and, we're going to have some screen time that might be excessive, but, at the end of the day, it doesn't really bother me because we're all together. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just want to be with my family. I mean, not forever, right? I have to work sometime, but just it's the sentiment, it's the idea. Waking up early is just too tough for me. I've gotta get up, but I just can't break free. Maybe I'm lazy, but maybe I just wanna be softness of morning, just you and me. So let's stay right here. Stay right here. Finally moving, gotta get myself some caffeine. Feeding these ducklings, yeah, sometimes feels like a dream. Growing and learning so fast I can't keep up. Before I know it, I'll be missing my family. So let's stay right here. Let's stay right here. Legos and screaming and TV shows what we believe will happen on the daily, but really it don't bother me. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm sure I just wanna be here in the moment of love with my family. Better not blink or I'll miss you. Better not blink, 'cause I don't want to miss you. So let's stay right here. Let's stay right here.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you so much,
That's
Abby.
it. I hope you enjoyed that. My hand really does not like that song. I don't know if you
Yeah,
can tell.
all that stretch in there.
That's what
Yeah.
happens when I write a song. that
If
can't
I
play.
looked in the dictionary for the perfect set, that was it. That
Oh,
was it.
really?
I mean,
Wow, thank you.
everything about that whole set was just absolutely gorgeous.
I appreciate
And
it.
Where have you been all this time?
yeah, where have
How
you been?
come we're only
I've been sitting here, just kidding.
What I'd like for you to do before you introduce the next artist, I want you to tell the folks here about the workshop you'll be teaching with us and when it is and all that good stuff.
Okay, let's see if I remember. June 10th.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm going to be teaching a workshop with right here in this room, I assume.
Yeah.
You need a low G. I did not say that before, so I'm going to have to amend that. But you need a low G. You do not need a baritone. This is a baritone. Don't bring a baritone. Bring a tenor or a concert or a soprano, something with a low G. We're going to be going over like basically cover songs, how to cover songs and specifically like make them sound a little bit more interesting. So one of the examples I can think of is I Hear Blackbird from the Beatles covered a lot, and there's some just little pieces that bug me about a lot of covers that are missing. So I think that high little note is missing a lot. Anyway, I'm going to go over things like that, what to listen for in a cover song. We're going to break down that song and another one like in detail, like listening to it and figuring out what can you put on the ukulele, what can you omit, because you don't want to just play chords for every single cover song. It'll get kind of boring, right? Yeah.
So if that subject interests you, please check out our website and sign up, register for this workshop. Now go ahead, and introduce our next artist.
All right. The next artist, actually, I am so excited to introduce Aline Kelly. She's actually a friend of mine from Brazil, and we are, classmates in the James Hill Ukulele Initiative. So I was so excited to see her. She plays a lot of really cool instrumental stuff, and she's better than me. So I think this will be really exciting. Anyway, let's welcome up Aline Kelly.
Thank you very much, Abby. It's nice to see you here. And it's nice to be here again. Thanks, Nani and Keith. I will play some of Brazilian music. And the first song was composed by Milton Nascimento. And he is from my state. And is considered a hymn for women. The song is called Maria Maria and describes a strong and resilient woman. Enjoy. Let's play. The next song is a famous Afro samba by Baden Powell and Vinícius de Moraes. It's called berimbau, and berimbau is a Brazilian musical bowl made of wood and strung with a single metal wire. It became integral musical accompaniment for the capoeira. And this instrument is originated from Africa and made its way in Brazil, to Brazil. And let's play berimbau. And the intro is another song, a piece from Wave, a bossa nova. Oops, let's start. Wait a minute. Thank you. The last song is a song by Dominguinhos and Gilberto Gil. It's called Lamento Sertanejo. I'm not a singer, but I will try to sing this one. Por ser de lá do sertão, lá do cerrado, lá do interior do mato, da caatinga do roçado, eu quase não falo, eu quase não tenho amigo, eu quase que não consigo ficar na cidade sem viver contrariado. ser de lá. Na certa, por isso mesmo, não gosto de cama mole, não sei comer sem torresmo. Eu quase não falo, eu quase não sei de nada. Sou como res desgarrada nessa multidão boiada caminhando a esmo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now it's time to receive this incredible ukulele player, singer, songwriter, and instructor. She has a beautiful voice and a sweet finger-picking style. Take a look at her work on social media and her creative lab. Welcome to Dani Joy.
Thank you. I'm so happy to meet you. I've never known your actual name. Aline?
Aline.
Aline. Uke Maniac is how I know you on social. I love seeing your videos come through. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I have a special guest here with me today, my co-conspirator, Perry.
Hi.
And he's going to be starting off the set with me, and then he's got to rush to another gig that he's got going on today. And then I'll take it from there. So.
Okay.
But I'm glad that you could join me for one.
Yeah.
This is a song that we bonded on when we first met. It's called J'attendrai, and it was originally written in Italian and then translated into French and became an anthem for the French people during the occupation of World War II. The phrases speak about, like the bird who's left the nest, I know that he'll return home to me. And the French people were, it's originally a love song, but that they were kind of singing more about knowing that freedom was going to come back to them. And I know this last year is nothing like what they went through, but I kind of feel in my heart that this song also is for us. One day freedom will come back to us, and we'll get to see each other in person. Although this opportunity of having people come, like, tune in from all over the world, I'm not sure that was a thing before everything went down. So we're very, very grateful, and all the incredible musicians we've heard so far today. So here we go, J'attendrai.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. J'attendrai les jours et la nuit, j'attendrai toujours ton retour. J'attendrai qu'à l'oiseau qui s'enfuit vient chercher l'oubli dans son lit. Le temps passe et court
jour et la nuit, j'attendrai toujours ton retour, j'attendrai qu'à l'oiseau qui s'enfuit vient chercher l'oubli dans son nid. Le temps passe et court en battant tristement dans mon corps c'est lourd. Et pourtant j'attendrai ton retour, j'attendrai ton retour. Et pourtant j'attendrai ton retour.
Hi, baby.
want
Thanks
Danny?
for joining me.
Sure. Sorry, I gotta run.
I know, me too. That's all right.
Okay.
I'll see you at your gig later.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Take the chair with you, baby. All right. Little change of personnel. All right, see you, babes.
Thanks.
Okay, go as quickly as you can. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
He said, "Let me jump in with you on one just before I go." All right, so I'm gonna play for you a song that was written by Daniel Ho. It's somewhat new. However, it's called Ami's Rondo, and it's a classical number that he wrote, and he wrote it for the indigenous, to represent the indigenous tribe of Taiwan, called the Amis. So rondo refers to the style of music, which is where you take a theme and you repeat it throughout the piece, and the Amis people are who it's about. So this is Amis Rondo. love the new clap. Thank you very much. Okay. I love the Hawaiian that I heard earlier today, and I know that Nani and Keith are huge fans of Hawaiian music for obvious reasons. So I will do a Hawaiian song for you. This one was also written by Daniel Ho. If you're not familiar with Daniel's music, he's an incredible artist that is often represents, what do they call it? A cultural attaché or something like that, where he represents America for many countries and works with all kinds of great things. This song is called Pineapple Mango, hence the earrings. And it is actually on the album that Daniel and I made together during the pandemic. The weekend that the pandemic hit, we were recording this album. And so the album's called Drop in My Flower. Anybody who orders one today will receive a hand-painted bookmark with your name on it. So if you're interested in that, you can get it on my website, Danny Joy Music. But this song is about making breakfast. It's also called the breakfast song. And it basically talks about halakahiki manako, that's pineapple and mango, eating fruit salad. Verse 2 says lilikoi juice, I'm going to drink it. Verse 3 says palawa pulehu, which is I'm going to make toast and put butter on it. And then the fourth verse says, oh, I burnt the toast. Now I got to start all over again. And then the last one says, I'm going to drink some coffee. Here we go. So.
Halakahiki manako, halakahiki manako, halakahiki manako, e ai kahua ai. Halakahiki manako, halakahiki manako, halakahiki manako, e ai kahua ai. Pineapple, mango, pineapple, mango. Lilikohi alani, lilikohi alani, lilikohi alani, e inu ikawai. Palawa pulehu, palawa pulehu, palawa pulehu, me vai upaka. Pineapple, mango, pineapple, mango. Palawa papa, palawa papa, palawa papa, eho omakaho. Inu kope meke ko, inu kope meke ko, inu kope meke ko, alamai kako. Pineapple, mango, pineapple, mango, pineapple, mango, pineapple.
Thank you very much, Nani, and it looks like I've just hit my mark.
Mahalo, that was beautiful.
Did you have another song you wanted to perform?
Hanaho, come on.
Yeah, Hanaho.
I do have one more if there's time.
Okay. Of course.
Thank you. This is a mashup. It's a little bit of a medley, but it'll be a little shorter because Perry's not here. Usually he plays the upright and plays a bit of a solo on here, but I've got my own solo for it too. One of these days I am going to learn the song in the original Portuguese, but this is and I usually don't give away the secret, but I wanted to mention this is a mashup of two songs that were written in the late 50s. One of them is a bossa nova, Mana de Carnaval, which is absolutely just heavenly. I just love this song. And when I was learning this with Perry, we realized that Nature Boy, as sung by Nat King Cole, really matches up well. And so as far as the folk element goes, I wanted to say that Nature Boy was written by a fella. He had an original name, but everybody knew him as Eden Abes, and he was I guess the originator of the hippie movement is how it's put. And so he sang this song about this traveling man. And Perry and I used to live in Grass Valley in Nevada City in California, where there's a lot of music. And one of our musician friends says, I knew this guy. I knew him, man. He really did. He lived under the Hollywood sign. So he was the man in the story saying all you need is, love. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eyes, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me, the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me, the great
Beautiful. Thank you. Danny Joy, I'd like for you to talk a little bit about your ukulele. Tell us about it.
Oh, yeah, thank you for asking, Nani. This is sarsaparilla. This is my Romero Creations tiny tenor. So that you'll notice a wall behind me. I'm a Romero Creations artist, and I consequently I teach an online music school now that since the pandemic. So my fiance and I run the Danny Joy Music Academy, where we taught a couple of these songs. Actually, Pineapple Mango's coming up next month, and Daniel Ho's going to come and sit in as a celebrity guest, which is very exciting. But we kind of accidentally opened up a music store here in Portland, Oregon. So I'm a huge fan of this brand. This comes from the lineage of Pepe Romero Sr. and his brothers, who are Knights of Spain, also just pretty much known as the classical guitar players of all time. And his son Pepe Jr. designs instruments, and he got together with Daniel and they designed the tiny tenor. So it's braced differently and made differently, and the sound hole's higher so that you get more wood that can resonate. And once I found this little guy, I just absolutely fell in love, and I haven't gone back to the regular shape, as it were.
Well, thank you so much.
I think you make it sound very good too.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta take some of the credit.
So should I introduce you guys? Is that my part to do?
What would you say if you could introduce us?
Well, I'd say I'd love to get to know you better.
Yes.
But what I can say is that I'd like to introduce these two remarkable people who took a pandemic and created a community from it, and offered countless musicians opportunities to come and play and do workshops. I know you've done 102 workshops. That's of course as the email you sent me. I'm sure it's been even more since then.
168 by the time we're done.
Oh my gosh. And that this opportunity for all of us musicians to be able to come on here and share our music and our hearts, you guys gave us that platform. So thank you. Mahalo, mahalo.
It's great to finally meet you. We've heard so much about you. You know, this ukulele community, people get to know one another, and they say, "Have you had Danny Joy on yet?" I said, "No, not yet. We're trying.
I'm so grateful for that too.
Thank
And all the other musicians of today as well. My gosh.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Aline Kelly, Abe Deshato, Flor Ansaldo, Sean Caddy, Samantha Muir, and of course Blas Prokaza from the Czech Republic.
Thank you all for being here. And we do have some other celebrities.
Yeah, we got some celebrities.
Artists. You know, Jennifer, who just chimed back in, and then Vinicius Vivas, one of our favorites from Brazil. Anyway,
He's here
so
too?
yeah, hey, there he is. But I'd like to end today. Today is May Day, May 1st. So if you celebrated May Day growing up, yay. You know, if you did the maple pole dance, right? Well, in Hawaii, May Day is Lay Day, okay? So I'm not going to sing the May Day, Lay Day song, but I'd like to sing a song and talking about the lay and how beautiful it is. And, you know, Hawaiian song says, Abe said, it's a lot of love songs, right? You know, instead of just saying love, you know, they sing it in Hawaiian, and it's more beautiful. And it could be about the flowers, it could be about your lover. And, you know, in fact, somebody was telling me, yeah, that word aloha, it means hello and goodbye, right? I said, yes, but it also means I love you. So be careful who you say it to and how you say it. He's like, oh. I said, yeah. So anyway, this song is called E Ku'ule. And and hopefully my husband will harmonize. I don't know. There's a few words he can say. Okay. I mean, he's only heard me practice it this whole week. Okay. So let me try and see if I can give it justice. Happy May Day. Thank you all for being here.
You can come off mute if you like and talk. We're not. I don't think we're going to have the.
Yeah,
Kani Kapila.
Kapila. But thank you all. And Tony, thank you for joining us. We're I think it's a yes from him. He's going to be doing a workshop.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just so thrilled. But thank you all for being here and have a great week. And thank you for your kind words, Danny Joy. That was very kind of you. And thanks again, everybody. Take care.
I keep saying that we can't do any better than other week. And
oh my gosh!
Like Mary can point out, they get better every. It seems like every week. It's crazy.
They get better, and Nani gets prettier.
Oh,
with her long hair.
And did you get the paycheck? Did you get the check, Mary?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Keith gets more handsome.
Thank you.
Thanks again, everybody, and wherever you are, take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha, Nanny, and I mean that with my whole heart.
Oh! I hope we meet.
I can't wait for that, man. I can't wait.
Right?
Danny, it was great. You were here the whole time, and it's just great artist, right?